Alright guys, welcome back to this FIFA 18 Liverpool career mode. Last time we played 2 games in the pre-season tournament. In this episode we are going to play the semi-final of the pre-season tournament against Sporting Lisbon, I do believe. Yep, Sporting CP in this one. Just got a couple of emails to check out, make some changes to the team, and then we shall see what happens from there. We've got Itter in at left back for Tierney, even though he had a great game for his first game for us. We've got Ayer in at centre-back in place of Lovren. Milner's getting a start. He's taking the place of Emre Can. We've got Cliver on the left instead of Mane, and Correa retakes his spot up front. Let's see if we can pick up another victory and make our way to the final. It's quite nice to get things off to a proper winning start in a FIFA career. Not going to do it with passes like that though, especially when we started the kickoff. Cliver, you beautiful man. Salah dancing in around. Let's cut it back. Anybody to cut back to? No. Dreadful. Salah. Oh, Correa. Ooh, deflection, great block by Luma. Milner, I forgot how slow you actually are. How did Liverpool function with Milner as a left back? And then that, I've just been slagging him off and he's going to score. No, he's not. No, that one weren't to be. Although it would have been quite ironic that I've just been slagging him off and then I think that would go wide anyway. Need to remember to try finesse shots. See, this series is basically going to be the perfect series for people that are not that good at FIFA and want to see that other people are not that good. Because the people that I watch playing, like Kizzle Kicks 7 and a few others, they're just really good FIFA players, whereas I'm a really average FIFA player. So I'm proof that there are dreadful FIFA players out there, and you don't have to feel too bad if you're not world class. Penalty. Did not see that coming. Number 9, Acuna. Yellow card as well. Right, let's turn the target off. Oh, I honestly thought that had been saved. Honestly thought the keeper had got his hands to that. Thankfully, it went just underneath his body and Salah picks up another goal. So close. Salah's 3rd goal in this pre-season tournament. Oh, beautiful ball. Oh, how did I put that wide? I honestly thought that was just going to dink inside post. So close. Oh, another cracking through ball to Salah. Let's see if we can make amends this time. No, another block. Mathieu, I'm not sure how to pronounce it. There's going to be a lot of that in this. I'm going to be pronouncing a lot of players wrong. Oh, we finally conceded. 4 games in, stroke of half time, 3 minutes added time to play, and we go and concede a sloppy goal. There's me and my bad defending. Beautiful goal though. Cracking goal. Beautifully side-footed placed shot. Just didn't have a chance. It's going to be half time. I'm going to go in all square. Yep, there we go. Half time, all square at the break. Alright, second half. No changes at half time. I'm going to see what I can do with the team that's out before we start making some changes. Milner might come off. Alright, here's the change. Wijnaldum coming on, Milner coming off. Just to freshen up centre of the park a little bit. Cannot afford to concede. Oh my days. I honestly thought that were a goal. Cliver, Correa, to Cliver. Oh, it's been muscled off. Oh, close. Cliver cuts inside. Oh, pass cut out. Oh, Clivert going for another cheeky shot from 18-yard box. Oh, this is not good. Not good. Not good. Clear it. There we go. Salah. Oh, miscontrols it. My fault. Should have stopped holding sprint. We just need to get the ball out and not concede. Well done, Aya. Could really do without this going to extra time. Assuming it goes to extra time and just go straight to penalties. There we go, substitutions. Correa for Solanke, Ita for Tierney, and Mane on for Clivert. Some fresh legs, but we are in injury time. This will be going to extra time. I mean, as soon as it's kicked, that's going to be it. No? Must have been... There we go. Full time. Let's go into penalties, and I am dreadful at both taking and saving penalties. 1-0. Completely the wrong way. Oh, I've missed. Oh, Solanke. Right, come on, Dragowski. No, 2-1. Oh, just inside the post. Missed. Oh, right way, but underneath me. Oxlade-Chamberlain steps up and straight to the keeper. Oh, he's missed. Got to score to stay in the game. Oh, that is the worst penalty ever. It's all over. We finish as a semi-finalist, and I guess we'll get to play the first game of the season. Well, we have had another offer for Emre Can from Leicester this time, but unfortunately Leicester, as much as I would like to steal one or two of your players, you will not be stealing any of mine. We've got a loan offer for Trent Alexander-Arnold for a 1-year loan. I think I will let him go. Get some first team experience and see how he does. Right, there we go. Confirmation. Alexander-Arnold has left on a 1-year loan to Leeds United. We've also had a transfer offer for Adam Bogdan, which I am fully prepared to accept if he's interested. Not even going to bother negotiating it. He's never going to play. He's transfer listed and the offer is more than his value, so happy to accept it. We have had an offer from Manchester City for Adam Lallana of 19.9 million. I am going to negotiate this one because I think we can milk a little bit more out of him, but I'm not going to be too greedy. If I can get 23 million for Lallana, I'll be happy with that. No, don't want to go over 19.9. Let's try for 21. There we go. 21 million, Adam Lallana. He's not going to play. He's not going to be in my system. Happy to let him go for that price. And we've had an offer for Joe Gomez, who is my backup right back. It's a fairly decent offer. Not great, but I am going to be rejecting that straight away because I don't want to sell my second choice right back. However, Adam Bogdan has sold and we have another 2.5 million in the transfer budget. We've had a transfer offer for Mignolet from Arsenal. I am going to see if we can negotiate this, I think. Get a little bit more, maybe ask for 12 instead, anyway up to 14. So if we can get a little bit more money out of Wenger, then I'll consider it a success. 12 million, submit offer, see what the Wenger has to say. 10.4. Let's see if we can get 11.5. I do want him off the books. I don't want him, he won't play. But obviously I want decent money for my players. They've come back with an offer of 10.6. if he doesn't storm out after this, then I will accept the next offer, just because I want Mignolet off the books. But 11 is better than 10.6. There we go. Excellent. That's another player hopefully off the books, and we can see what we can do with the money that brings in. Also missed this earlier. That creates a problem. Christopher Ayer has suffered an anterior cruciate ligament. Initial assessment from our medical department is that he will be out for about 4 months, which means our backup / rotation defender is out for 4 months. So maybe need to sign a replacement defender once we have brought some money in. Alright, so some confirmation here. Adam Lallana has sold, and we have got an extra 17.5 million for the transfer budget for him. Mignolet has gone for 11 million to Arsenal. We've got 8.5 million in the budget. We've got an offer for James Milner. That is kind of tempting, because Milner is getting on at 31, and I could obviously keep Wijnaldum, who I was tempted to transfer list before deciding against. Let's see what we can get out of him. Alright, so I'm asking for 15.5 million for Milner. His current value is 11, so that's 4.5 over. I have a feeling that they're going to tell me to do one, but we can find out. Oh, well. I honestly thought they were going to tell me to bugger off, but clearly David Moyes wants James Milner in his team, so that's a possible positive. He had a release clause of 20.9 million anyway, so to get 15.5. Alright, so I have put a few players on the transfer hub that I'm interested in. Now, Christiansen is probably not somebody that I'm going to have much chance of being able to bring in, because he's fairly young. He's at Chelsea, who are going to be a title rival. I can't see them wanting to sell to me. However, Johnny Evans, valued 8.5 million, is probably going to be a solid choice at centre-back if I can bring him in. So we will give him a go. I'm also tempted, if Milner does leave, to try and bring in Goretzka. Even though his release clause is 53.2 million, I think we can probably get him a little bit cheaper than that. But for now, I'm going to try and bring in Johnny Evans. 10 is a fair amount. I can give it a go. See what they say. Let's just hope that it doesn't storm out. 11.4. Pardew, you drive a hard bargain. Let's try 11. Let's see if we can pick him up for 11 million. There we go. 11 million. That's not a bad price. Johnny Evans, solid defender. 29, so not young. But we need cover at centre-back because we have lost Ayer to injury. So he wants 82 grand a week, which isn't that much more than the 69 he's on at the minute. And he wants a signing bonus of 1,050,000. I'm prepared to take that. 4-year contract. Still leaves me with a decent wage budget left. I'm happy to pay that. Johnny Evans, welcome to Liverpool. Alright, so we start the Premier League season with a away game at Watford. Strongest lineup, probably. We have Van Dijk, Evans and Matip as the 3 centre-backs, with Tierney and Klein as my wing-backs. We've got Chan and Oxlade-Chamberlain at centre, with the top 3 of Mane, Firmino and Salah. Correa is on the bench, as is Kluivert, and Lovren is the defender that I've got on the centre-back that I've got on the bench too. Alright, first game of the season, true. Let's see what we can do. Salah, cut inside, turn, hold it up. Firmino, oh, and the block by Chalobah at the last second. First corner of the game, ball whizzed in by Salah and nowhere near it. Johnny Evans getting his first touch of the ball. Oh, and we are 1-0 up. And the linesman's flag stays down. Mane. Mane, you beautiful man. Hey, you. Sorry, that was dreadful. But we are 1-0 up away from home at Watford, and while I know that there's going to be a lot of games this season that are going to be more difficult than this one will be, this is a good start.
Goal for Liverpool, number 19.
Doucouré, oh, and Chan blocks the ball and gives it straight away again. See what I was saying? Fortunately, Van Dijk's there to cover. Deulofeu, I forgot that Deulofeu had gone to Watford. That's a great signing for Watford. Salah to Klein. Salah cuts inside. Firmino to Mane. Oh, Mane loses the ball because I weren't paying attention. There we go, Evans, solid as a rock. That's why Arsenal should have signed Johnny Evans. I don't care what Wenger says about him not being available. We all know he were. Arsenal just didn't want to pay the money. And looking at him at weekend, you definitely needed him. Evans with the block again. Oh. There's that Wasley defending again. That Wasley defending. Yeah. I cannot defend. I really can't. They walked through my defence then. Dreadful defending, but a well-took goal. Can't complain. This is how this season's going to go, I think. It's lots of sloppy defending from me. And sloppy passes like that. I might need to slightly adjust my formation a little bit so that my wing-backs actually do get a bit further forward because they're quite defensive-minded at the minute. Through ball, Salah, cut back, and Mane misses from 6 yards. Chan picks it up, Chamberlain again, Mane on a break, can knock it out to Tierney, who cuts inside, back to Mane. Salah on a run, beautiful. That's what we needed. If we can go in 2-1 up at half time, we've got 5 minutes at first half plus stoppage. If we can go in 2-1 up at half time, I think we can take this in second half. Tierney's cut inside were just what we needed because defenders were expecting him to go on a break. You could just see that they were expecting him to run down the side of the pitch and cross it in. But him cutting in just as Mane were making that run just made that so much easier than it could have been if I'd have tried to break down byline. Evans, another good tackle. And another one from Evans. Good block from Matip. Van Dijk gets rid. We'll lose out to Doucouré in the centre of the park again. Mane, do not tackle. Do not touch anybody. Excellent. So we go in 2-1 up at half time. And hopefully we can extend that lead in the second half. We shall find out. Okay, second half underway. Salah, Firmino, Kluivert. Ooh, close. Yeah, Kluivert came on at half time. I took Mane off because he were booked and I don't trust myself not to end up with 10 men. Kluivert on the ball now. And off it. Firmino, Salah. So close again. Great challenge by Matip, but a dreadful pass by Evans, and this is possibly bad. No, it's fine. Dragowski, safe hands. He tried. Oh, it were a block. I honestly thought that was just a bad header. There we go. Confirmation Firmino is coming off, and Angel Correa is coming on. Hopefully that's a little bit more pace up front. Played well in pre-season. We're going to get hit on a counter here while we're too busy attacking. Right. Tierney, well done. Tierney, your defensive duties played well. Possibly going to need you again. Oh, deflected, but off of me or them. Deflected out for a corner. Deulofeu whips it in. Dreadfully, I ought to add. Correa getting muscled off the ball. That's the problem with Correa and the likes of Kluivert. They are small players, slightly weaker, don't have the strength for the Premier League. But hopefully that won't matter because we can rely on pace. Oh, but it's back in. It's not good. Evans. Ooh. That was close. We are into the last 3 minutes before stoppage time. I need to defend this lead and I am getting battered. Well, I spoke too soon. Me and my big mouth. That were a beautifully taken goal though. Keeper should have done better, but we tried. And I'm going to struggle to get anything to get a point from this game, I think. Unless we can somehow score in stoppage time. Not quite stopping, not with passes like that, you're not going to Wasley. And now it's gone from can we score in stoppage time to can we avoid conceding. Got 2 minutes of added time and offside. Yep, we've just chucked 2 points down the drain. We are going to end this video with a very disappointing result. Full time, 2-2. Yeah, it's an away game, but would have been nice to start the league with a win. See us somewhere near the top of the table. I see that's 2 points lost. Well, we are going to end that episode there. Slightly disappointing compared to the first two. We lost in the semi-final of the pre-season tournament and we've just drawn our opening game of the season. We've got hopefully some money coming in from Milner and I'm going to try and invest that, possibly with Goretzka in the next episode. But for now, give it a thumbs up if you like the video and don't forget to subscribe if you want to see the next one in the series. Other than that, cheers for watching guys and I will see you next time.